Let's start off then
Right.
by just swinging the arms from the shoulder.
It's time to be put through our political paces
Now that's the movement you need for Nordic walking.
and limber up for the election.
Warming up the soles of the feet.
In England's oldest town, all walks of life meet weekly for a spot of Nordic walking. When the people head to the polls in Colchester, there is often shock and surprise. Who would have thought the Conservatives would have taken the seat off the Lib Dems at the last general election? The burning issue here, other than my quads right now, is Brexit.
Walking towards an election,
Yes.
what's the most important thing for you in this general election?
Well, there are lots of things really. I voted Brexit, so
Oh, right, okay.
so that would be one of the main things. But to be honest, I don't trust Theresa May to deliver what she's saying.
Really?
No, I don't.
Roger also voted for Brexit, as most of the Colchester borough did. He is most concerned about immigration.
I think there's got to be a limit on it. I think as a country, when we look at housing and various places like that, we're struggling to actually house the people now.
Oh, that's something.
Even in liberal, small c Conservative Colchester, there are immigration concerns. New figures out last week, though, showed a rise of EU migrants leaving Britain.
We've seen the overall net migration figure drop by about a quarter. That's the difference between the number of people coming into the country and the number of people leaving. So that suggests that Britain is less attractive to people from the rest of the world. And in particular, there's been a drop in immigration from Europe, particularly Eastern Europe.
Here in Clacton, people want to see immigration numbers come down faster.
Since the late 1990s, immigration began to come up and get into the hundreds of thousands, and it's something that's been of a big concern to the people of Clacton. When the Conservatives got into government, they got in with a pledge to bring it back down to the level of the tens of thousands, but that's something they haven't been able to achieve so far in government.
There are over 700,000 people in the East who were born abroad. They represent 12% of the population. Immigration figures show that tens of thousands of people have come to our region every year this decade. The most recent figure is a net 36,000 people coming to the East in 2015. Janet and Brian are regulars at the Clacton Pavilion bowling alley. Immigration numbers are on their minds when it comes to scoring a strike, this time on their ballot papers.
With the immigration, somebody's got to stop the amount that's coming in here, or they've got to be controlled, haven't they? And I feel if Labour get in, they're more or less going to have an open policy still.
In this area, it doesn't really affect us as so much as when we lived in London.
Clacton was a pretty safe and solid Conservative seat until 1997. In the wave of support for New Labour, Clacton went red. It wasn't until 2005 that Douglas Carswell took the seat back for the Tories. But then along came UKIP, and Carswell stuck it to his party and defected, winning the seat for the Purple Party in 2014 and 15. The dog days of the election campaign are here. In the final straight, the Conservatives hope they can take back Clacton and make the political map of the East entirely blue.